Hey, what's going on, everyone, I should say. This is Mike Lowe, simsportsgaming.com, and we're going to be doing some PGA Tour 2K21 streaming today. Big shout out to the folks there at 2K who were gracious enough to give us a copy here of the game. A couple copies, one for the review that we'll be writing later I think sometime this week it should be ready to go. And also this copy here that we're really focusing in on just streaming and promoting the game, as well as our 2K21 Society that is active. And the first tournament, as you can see on the bottom of the screen there, will start tomorrow. And it's going to be Torrey Pines, which is what we're going to be playing here. And this, as far as I know, I'm almost positive this is an imported course, which is one of the awesome features of this game. So, of course, you could go into the game here in the course designer, and you could have created this course or any other course you want, including like gimmicky courses like putt-putt and all kinds of crazy stuff. But one of the best features of this game, in my opinion, is the ability to import courses, and that's what we see here. So when the game came out, of course, this course was not there. I checked this morning. Lo and behold, it looks like the owner of the Torrey Pines South course has imported it into the game here. And it is going to be the first tournament that we're using in our SSG PGA Tour 2K21 Society. And again, that'll start tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. It'll run a week. And that's really the whole setup of our particular society that we're running. So again, check us out. We can get your membership approved there and get you going. And of course, we chat a lot on the Discord itself. Our Discord channel is where we're usually communicating about rules and things like that. So yeah, lots of fun. Big shout out to our most recent subscriber. I had no idea how to say this, but TWSJH101. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. But yeah, let's dive in here. I'm just pulling up the chat in case there's any... Actually, I had the chat up on the screen today, so I think we're okay. But let's jump in. We're just going to play some... pretty much, I've come off of the default settings at this point. And I have made a few adjustments, but I've been trying to keep this at default settings as much as possible so that I can get a feel for the adjustments that the designers of this game have made. It's a lot different than 2019, and that's not a bad or a good thing necessarily. It's just different. It's been a few years since they've come out with a game. And so I think part of that, though, is just... trusting their process a little bit, which is what I'm trying to do. But I have made some adjustments. What you're going to see on this stream are the exact settings that we're using in the SSG Society currently. Again, those are always open to be adjusted and whatnot. So, but anyway, we're going to start off here and see how it goes at Torrey Pines South. Pet preview, one of the features there you're seeing is actually going to be turned off in our society to start with. But what I would recommend if you're joining the society is take a look at our settings, adjust your settings like that, play some practice rounds.
My name is John. Hope you're doing
this game makes you feel rusty, even though I played 2019 for all the time. I played it. Just very, very different. So
let's get after it.
So you'll see some of the visuals turned off here. We got a lot of wind here. Oops.
Well, that won't do, will it? Setting up in the bunker. Well, might not like the results here. Okay, here's our third shot. All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Yeah, come back. 3 feet to go. Looking good. And that was a good putt. And off to a bit of a slow start after that first hole. We're over par, but don't worry. I have faith. Nice. And we're about 135 to the pin.
Sorry about that. It was tidy. And this one's from 28 feet. Oh, I know that hurts, but come on, look up where you're putting from. Come on. That was a good stroke. And with that, we will move on to the next. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Bit of an awkward swing. Going through some leaves. Yikes.
And second shot here on the third. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. Okay, that putt's done. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. And now teeing off on a par 4. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. Nicely played from the sand. This is what our third shot's looking like. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Safely on the green. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. Yeah. Okay, let's finish up. Okay, time to get out the scorecard. And you are currently 2 over. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. Oh, wonderfully struck. We are about 140 yards out. Decent approach there. You'd only be 1 over par if you sink this. Okay, par putt coming up. Okay, moving on.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 2 over for the round.
Well, let's see how this one goes. Par 5. Well, that'll work for you. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. There's something off on that swing. I just can't figure out what. Setting up for our 3rd shot. I'm sure you didn't plan that one.
Well, not the best result there. That was some gnarly stuff you had to hit from, though.
Good luck here. I would love to see you sink this one. It's a big one. Get there. Ooh, close. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. Ooh. All right, this one for double.
All right, let me dig out the scorecard here.
And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. All right, put this one out in the fairway. Okay, about 200 yards or so to the pin from here. Come on, kick left. Well, better luck next time. This one's your third. Just a little too much power. This one to safe par. And that will work.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 4 over for the round.
Teeing off now on a par 3.
Hey, Ryan, what's going on? This is the course that the first SSG tournament will be using starting tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. It imported completely different than what was on the 2019 game. This is Torrey Pine South, but it's completely different. The editor, the creator must have updated it or adjusted it. Yeah, so I'm just doing like a play now version of the same course, and like you can actually load into the society. I can jump in and approve your membership here, and that's for anybody. And then you can kind of look at those settings or take a screenshot of them and just adjust them to what we're using or whatever, however you want to do it.
Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. And from the green side bunker, looking
Gonna
for
stream
another down here.
baseball shortly too, I think, Ryan. Back on schedule with the season. That's funny, Ryan, because I'm the opposite. My short putting, because I'm adjusting to the new game, is like 3 foot putts. I'm so scared of because like the meter is just so different than what it was before. Those are always just gimmies. And my drives have been terrible. It's really weird.
In the bunker, who cares? You're just going to stick it close, I guess. Way to go.
Like these putts here, are just like that meter is just
Looking good.
But it's getting better, and that's why I haven't turned it off yet. Because I think it's for someone like me who played the last game a lot. It's easy to jump in and say, "Oh, this is terrible," and turn it off. But like, one, for the integrity of the society, it would be the opposite for new people like you who join that society and are like, wait a second, I've learned how to play this game and you're making me play it the old-fashioned way. And, it's just kind of a weird way to go about it. So I'm trying to adjust, and like I said, I trust the people who make this game. I mean, I just think it's a really really nice game, and I love what they've done with it, this whole series. And so over 2 years, if they decided that a change was needed, I support that. I want to give it my best. So yeah, no, I would start on amateur for sure. Yeah, work your way up. I think we're using pro here to start, with some other tweaks. Do you hold down X and get the path, or do you consider that cheating? That'll be turned off. So you can use it on your own, but in the tournaments, that option won't be available for putting. Just made it onto the fairway.
Was a good one. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th.
Yeah, and it's a good tool to use if you're new to the game, for sure. I mean, I'd definitely be using it this weekend and whatnot. I've struggled. Like, I could usually, be under on most tournaments. I mean, I think the best round I've finished so far has been a +8. You can change your cameras like this too, right? I don't know if you knew, like left, right, there's down, left, up. That's on the D-pad.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
Oh, light rough. Okay, not too bad. The wind should help with that. Not sure this will quite get there, but it should be pretty close.
Safe approach. Nice. This would take your score to 3 over if you get this. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, time to finish this one off.
See, these are the putts that just they're so
right,
scary.
there you go.
If they're not right up close to it, because I mean, last year's game, they're just super easy.
That'll keep you at 4 over for the round.
All right, pop a nice one out.
I almost wish they had a setting where it's like, if it's a gimme like that, it's kind of the old-fashioned where you just got to tap it in a little bit. No, this is not looking like Torrey Pines at all. I'm not sure what the person did who imported this, but this is what we're using. It's okay. It's a good course. Nothing wrong with it.
This one's looking okay off the tee.
And a triangle fast forward too, Ryan, in case you're wondering. It's helpful if you're in a rush.
About 115 yards out.
So I'm a little below the ball. Both. Doing baseball later and next.
Yeah, you'll take that. If this drops, you can go down to 3
Wanted to
over.
give this round or this course a practice round, and again, really just me a practice round. This game's been tough, but I love this game. It's just really, really cool. And I think the other thing I'm not a huge fan of this meter putting is that, like, for that, like, I mean, as long as you hit it, you're going to be close. And then it kind of takes away some of the drama. It's like on those long putts, like, if you hit it in that meter, it's like, you're going to be pretty close. And before, there was, and just like real life, there's some putts where they're far away, and it's like, oh man, I way underhit that, or you way overhit it. Hey, Sean, what's going on? Sean, I'm slowly getting better. Emphasis on slowly. Oh. I need to hit about. Probably something like that. So 180. Like, that's not quite gonna get there. Oh, let's just see what it does. Tried to hit it a little harder, and we hit it straight, so maybe we'll, oh yeah, we'll be good. Sweet. That worked out very well. The swing glitch, yeah, I still see it, but I mean, it's, I found it's just like,
you could go down to 3 over
when you see it, just kind of chill for a second, and it's been pretty minimal. It's weird, like I see it more often in this game, but it's been pretty easy to overcome. What I haven't seen is that locking me out, and again, I really think that was my mistake for just thinking it was, I thought it was a glitch at first, but I think it was just their tutorial system kind of making you click through the instructions. So like if you get the game brand new and it's going through that, you're not really being locked out. It's just, again, like when a game pops up little tutorials, they want you to click through those tutorials. And then once you do, you have free reign to, it's not going to lock you out anymore. That's good, Sean. Yeah, I mean, it's been an issue, in the past few games. But, see, this is me just practicing putting. This isn't the glitch. Too hard.
Ugh, just going right by the hole. And this is about 4 feet. This putt's tracking. Boom, there's your par.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 4.
John, you got to join our tournaments.
The wind's picked up here, blowing right
I can't remember if you were in the society last year. Our first one starts tomorrow. Tomorrow night, technically.
Well, this drive's looking okay.
Did you guys see that waterfall out there? That was quite intimidating.
And this one's about 210 from the pin.
Oh, cool, Sean. Yeah, sometimes I don't recognize people's usernames and whatnot.
And this one is for the birdie.
Yeah, the settings are up there. So, like, the society this year, it lets you, when you're on, like, one of the screens, I forget which one it is, but you can hit square and it'll show you the settings. And it's the exact settings I'm using here. So, like, you're not going to have, like, putt previews turned off. There's some other guides that are turned off and whatnot, but it's set on pro swing difficulty right now. But you can go in there and see. It would be cool. I wish they'd let you like export those settings, or like when you play around, be like, would you like to use the settings that are currently active in one of your societies? And then you could like pick one of your societies or whatever. But I mean, it didn't take long to go in and adjust. There's probably only like 5 or 6 things I adjusted. But the nice thing is by making it more challenging, you actually earn more XP. So again, that means money for your player to buy different clubs. And I love how the clubs like do have an impact, and they're always a give and take. It's not like just the most expensive club is the best one. It'll have certain traits that are better, but it'll be lesser. Like I bought a driver so far because I was having a terrible time driving, and that's it. So I got to get my guy some shoes. Looks like he's going dancing in these shoes. Oof. I just struck that poorly. So that's the other part too, right? There's really 3 layers to putting. There's the power. There is, of course, your break that you're going to read, but then there's the actual striking. So, like, you could have everything set up properly, but if you don't go backwards and forwards, just like on a drive or an approach shot or whatever, you're going to have problems. That's what happened there. I mean, that was my just ball striking was terribly inaccurate.
That'll do nicely.
Oh, nice, Sean.
And that'll keep you at 4 over for this round.
Okay, this is a pretty lengthy par 5.
Cool. Yeah, I bought a couple little outfits. It's so weird. I always feel like I'm playing with like a Barbie doll or something. But it is fun. It's a weird thing, right? Like, it's fun dressing up my little avatar guy. Like, why is that? Like, I need a psychologist here in our society. Yeah, I don't have any brand loyalties yet. My golf game sucks too bad for me to be loyal to anything. See, there's the little swing glitch. So then I just, I pause and I make sure it looks like it's okay, and then usually it'll be fine this time. There we go. So good thing I swung slow on that. That's going to kind of slice that back to the right.
And here's our second shot on the 13th.
But I just started golfing, last summer. It's barely been a year, so. And my biggest issue is I've mostly been playing executive courses, so I've gotten, pretty consistent with my irons, approach shots, putting's fine. When I say fine, like for your first year, like I'm happy with my progress, but my long game's brutal. Because I hardly ever use my driver on a lot of the courses I'm playing. They're just shorter courses, and so was able to play Torrey Pines with some friends yesterday, and it was fun. But yeah, it's just out of the tee box and stuff was always a challenge. I just need to practice it more. I have a little setup in my backyard where I can practice pretty much everything but my driver. But the problem is there's like a tree behind where I swing, and so the driver's so long that it's like kind of tight a little bit. But I can get around that. But then the problem is I'm pretty close to the net at that point, and there's been times where I've hit the driver and the ball will launch back. And we have like these double pane like French doors like in our backyard, and it'll like launch back towards that, and I'm like, okay, no more hitting the driver back here because this is gonna like smash a window, and it's just not worth it. But I'm definitely getting better. Like again, the first few streams, like I never had swings like this. Like the swings, it sounds weird. It's like a little bit more twitchy of a swing that I found I need to use here. Whereas in last year's game, it was very slow and deliberate, like back, forward. This one's like back, forward. It's a little bit twitchy. And again, it's just something I'm getting used to. Oh, 8-iron here. So that should be pretty decent. I think that's going to be too much. Yeah, that should be a really nice shot. There we go.
I like it. I like what you did there. This would take your score to 3 over if you get this. Oh, it's getting there.
Ah.
Oh, boy.
See, I didn't strike that straight.
Just 3 feet left.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I walked Torrey Pines yesterday. I was so tight. I had to have sweat out. It was close to 90 degrees in San Diego yesterday. It was certainly high 80s, maybe 88. And we walked the north course. And oh my goodness. I am so tired. And I walk all the time. Like I exercise. Like I was wiped out. Like
And
Even
that's
today,
your
like I've
par
been
right
icing.
there.
Like I have a pretty susceptible to back injuries over the years.
So
Just playing
that'll
other
keep you at
sports and whatnot.
4 over for the round.
I've
This
had
one's a par
herniated
4
disc
hole.
issue in the past, and so that'll flare up. And luckily, I always say there's a big difference between like I don't hurt my back, knock on wood, all the time, but I definitely have a sore back, and today is one of those days. So I always kind of equate it to like pitchers in baseball. It's like I need a few days in between my golf sessions. Like I need to ice and rest, and that's what today is. I'm gonna hit the range tomorrow, but today is like absolutely no swinging. Yeah, so there we go. We're getting some straighter
Oh,
shots
this
now,
one's
which is
dropping
good.
fairway for sure.
This is why I delayed the start of our first tournament a few days. Like, I think everyone will appreciate having a few days to adjust. Yeah, I've never played a U of M
Setting
golf
up
course.
here,
I went to
145
school right
yards
down the road.
away.
I went to Eastern Michigan for my undergrad. So I always joked and said I paid Eastern Michigan tuition, but went to Michigan parties. So it's like the best situation for a kid like me. I gotta have the grades to get into Michigan. I don't really give a damn. It's funny because now I work in education. I'm super passionate about it. I love education. I work in higher ed now, and but I think part of that love was the fact that I just was very blah about high school. Like I just found it incredibly boring. And so, yeah, it's just kind of funny how that works out, I guess. So I'm going to put some backspin on this one here. Probably not that much. Should be good. Those crosswinds are far more impactful than they may seem. Yeah, I didn't swing
Heading in
hard
that
enough.
direction of the bunker, I think. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And this is your third shot.
Sean, what did you have removed? Sorry, I wasn't sure what you were referring to. Oh yeah, U of M Dearborn. I went to community college directly next door, Henry Ford Community College. It's like, I mean, you could walk through. There was like a little section of woods. I mean, when I say woods, it was like 20 feet of trees you could just walk between. So I had some buddies who went to U of M Dearborn, and we go get lunch. So much good food in Dearborn. I love Dearborn. Some of the best Middle Eastern food you'll ever find anywhere. So good. Oh, herniated disc, yeah. You had one removed, damn. I didn't know you could do that. Yikes. Yeah, I had one that was and like it was just from like doing sprint workouts. It was funny. It was a teacher. It was the day school got out. School ended, and I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm starting my summer workouts. And day one was like the sprint workout, and for like 2 or 3 days, I was just sitting, and I was just what it was the sciatic nerve pain in my left leg, and I couldn't figure it out. Like I'm icing my leg. I thought it was my thigh. I couldn't sleep. I'm like, what is going on? And then, long story short, I realized I'm like, oh, this is the sciatic nerve. So like the fluid from my disc was dripping onto my like a nerve in my back, and so it was triggering that nerve down my leg. I mean, it was the worst. I would say, other than having pneumonia, it was certainly the worst physical pain, and it was like I think it was like a 28-day span where I couldn't sleep more than like 3.5 hours at a time. And I remember like I'm a pretty calm person. Like I rarely yell, even like when I was teaching. I don't really get angry very often, but I remember being like super short. I just kind of had like a couple. I mean, I would just freak out almost like in the middle of it because I just couldn't sleep, and you just start to like lose your mind. It was terrible. So man, yeah, take care of your back, people. It's like you don't realize how much you use it, like sneezing, stuff like that. I mean, it's just I remember just like dreading feeling a sneeze coming on because you knew it was going to hurt so bad. It was like being electrocuted. It's brutal stuff. This should roll a little bit. Let's just do this. This should be good. Getting hole. Oh.
And we are putting now. This one's for par.
Yeah, I forget what I was taking. I had a few things. A lot of it made me sick. Like I think they gave me, is it Valium? I couldn't take it. I get nauseous super. Like I can't ride roller coasters. I mean I get sick doing like And it sucks too because like I grew up boating. I love being on the water, but like I'm super susceptible to seasickness, stuff like that, and so I couldn't. I could only take that.
Oh, man.
I could only take like most of the
3
pain meds they
feet
gave me right before I went to
left.
bed, because otherwise I'd just sit there and just be like nauseous.
All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what
But I
we can
remember
do.
Ambien. I would take Ambien to sleep. That would help.
5 over
But
par
yeah, it's
currently.
brutal, man. Again, just going on a little
See what
tangent
happens
there
here
about
on the
back
15th.
injuries, but oh. Felt that one go to the right. The wind's not going to help. Oh, I like how they have. Did you guys see the little lawnmower lines they had? Or
This
like
is
the little,
out of
I
the
guess they were like
second
cart.
cut
Let's see if
here.
I can get back and see it. So you can change your. No, you can't change your view anymore. Let's see. Huh, I guess they don't let you change your view. Anyway, there was like little lines, almost like cart, like the tire paths from the carts. That's kind of cool. No, that's definitely not going to get there.
Think we're in the rough.
This looks like my game yesterday. It's like one side of the
Well,
fairway to the other side of the
you're
fairway.
still in it, but you were hitting from a pretty gross lie, so don't let it get you down.
Oh, it's a pitch shot though. Let's see. I'd rather just use like a wedge if I can. There we go. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Could be a little short, but just try to hit it a little bit more. Oh yeah, there we go.
Good shot out there. Nice
Yeah, Sean, this decided that was
play.
the very first thing I did
Okay,
when I
for
got the
the
game installed.
save. Going towards that hole.
Get in.
Good
Sweet.
stroke in the hole for a par.
Definitely getting better. Definitely feeling more comfortable. I mean, I'm still.
And that'll keep you
I
at
haven't even come
5
close to
over for
being
the round.
subpar
And here
on a
comes
round
a
yet.
par 3 for us.
But, oops.
This one's heading a little bit too much to the
Oh,
right.
actually, that won't be terrible.
All right, let's sink this for birdie and peace out.
Oh
What
my
do you say?
gosh, these brakes. So that's what I mean. It's one thing I don't like about the meter is like as soon as I hit that, I knew it wouldn't be good. Like there was no
Could have
suspense
used a
to
little
it.
bit more power, I think.
I knew I was under.
16 feet to go. It could be a good one.
Sweet.
Nice putt in there for par.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 5 over for the round.
And you're teeing up on a par 4 for this one.
Should be okay. See the path lines there? That's pretty cool. I don't remember seeing those in last year's game.
And this is looking to be about 155 yards out.
Ooh, that's slow.
Approach shot worked out just fine. This could take you down to 4 over par. Well, it's heading towards the hole.
All right, getting better at putting.
Way to grab that birdie.
But the first birdie.
All right, hole number 18, ready to go.
Hey, +4 though. I mean, that's like a realistic score. It's probably the first like decent score I've gotten. Right, and I did get rid of the mustache. That's one of the compliments I gave to this game was I created a guy that I felt like looks kind of like me, like super quickly. Like it didn't take long at all to make him, which is cool because like of course like you could spend hours and hours and like probably make it look really really great. And like last year I always they looked a little bit cartoony. I think their player creation is a lot more realistic this year. It's Sim Sports Gaming, Sean. Yeah, there's no .com this year. It's just Sim Sports Gaming. Uh-oh. Oh, no. My somewhat decent round.
Well, grab a new ball and take it from there. And this is your 4th shot.
Well, it's still par this here, so let's do this.
Ooh, that was a little awkward on the swing there. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Are you kidding? No.
And lining up your
Practice
6th
round.
shot here.
Boy, I'm having a hard time this hole. Okay, cool, Sean. I'll do it right after this. I finish destroying this hole here. So one thing I wish you could turn off is like here it's recommending I hit it 85. I wish you could turn off the recommendations. That's the only thing I haven't been able to figure out a way to turn off. Ooh, get in there. Oh, are you kidding me?
Sweet. All right, let's sink this and head on into the clubhouse. What do you say?
And finishing our round here with a tap in.
And it's looking like 7 over par for you at the end of the day.
Ooh, look at those shoes.
And that's going to do it for me. My job's done.
Pretty hideous.
Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though.
I can never tell. Maybe I'm just not in touch with fashion or something. Like, there's so much stuff in any game that I just see. I'm like, ooh. And I get it. Like, it's supposed to be funny and there's some goofy stuff, but like, yikes. So let's go add Sean, and I can show people. So yeah, Torrey Pine South. One thing I did notice with the societies this year is that it does look like it lets you edit some things before it starts. I believe in years past that was not always the case. Like once you created one, like you couldn't change anything, or maybe that was just once it started. Anyway, you can go into here. I'll just kind of show you guys around, and then I'll look for some other approvals. So it is called Sim Sports Gaming. Sean, what I was looking to turn off, so like they give you so like on that shot there it was a pitch shot, and I don't mind like they recommend a club or even like a shot type, but they also recommend you like the percentage to hit it. Like I feel like that extra step's a little bit too much, and like that last shot it was like hit it 85 and I hit it 84 and it almost rolled in, right? Like I just feel like that's something that I wish it would just kind of default to 100, and then if you want to take some off, you can make that adjustment. Anyway, this is the society here. This is the first event. What's cool is it does look like I can go in and edit. Oh, maybe not anymore. Huh, is it start? How is it started already? Apparently it's open. I don't quite know how that happened. Because it's not the 24th, right? What the hell is the date today? Well, it's the 22nd. That's weird. Let's see, maybe it'll let me, yeah, so I can go in and edit the event. I'm curious, like, if we wanted to change the course, could we? So you can see we got the date set here. Oh, yeah, it looks like it might even let you change all this stuff. That's cool. And then I can show you the settings that we're using. And these will be tweaked probably almost on a weekly basis here in the beginning. So these are our difficulty settings. Let's see here. Let me back out actually. It's easier to see it on this screen. So you can hit square, and these are the restrictions here. So I'll just pause and let people take a look at them themselves. Distance control meter, right, but I have that off. So I don't know why it was still showing up. And like even if I go into my profile, which again is a little bit different settings, I have those all set the same. So distance control, oh wow, that is on. What the heck? But like when you turn it off, I mean, you need something down there, right? Because otherwise you won't see anything. Yeah, you can see it on the screen here. So on displays the distance control. I mean, I don't care that the meter's there. I want the meter there. I think too many new people to the game won't be interested in the society if we have all that stuff off. So even on during putting, that's fine. Percentage only. Like I want the opposite of percentage only. I want everything but percentage. Percentage only. But then you're not going to see it putting. So I don't know. I guess we just leave it on for now. I mean, it's not the worst thing. It's just... but actually, then I need to go in and change it on the society settings. think it just didn't save. Because I did go back and change that. So distance control, we have it on, right? Make sure that's saved. Well, again, I have the distance control off. You'd think that would be it. Like, it certainly sounds like it, but maybe, again, maybe it's just not saving on my personal profile. Let's see. Yeah, see, I had that off. If you read that, I'll let you read that for a second there, Sean. It's a little bit different than what we're thinking. Like, it kind of seems like it does not allow you to overswing. And so I thought that was kind of crazy, so that's why that's off. This is the only one I'm not sure about. So I guess if people play on different settings, I just haven't messed with these. I mean, it's really easy to just play a hole with each one and, you know, see what it does. But anyway, so I think we have that set properly now. Ah, see, distance control meter keeps being off in the society. We want it on. Like it's not saving or something. See how it doesn't save? This is what, cause I said, I knew I went in and changed that. Like there's no confirm. I don't get why it doesn't let. Maybe because there's an event scheduled. Let me cancel the event. Alright, so deleted the event. Let's see if it lets us change it now. Huh, I can't get that to save. Well, I mean, no, because I did the first time. When you go in, it was just default. That's really weird. What if I just tried for, maybe it's just that particular setting it doesn't like? Nope. Let's start. That takes me to my profile, so that doesn't do any good. $0 membership fee though. Good time to get in. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I don't know why that's happening, but let's go back and add our event. So a quick little tutorial on how to add an event. So it actually uses the what is it? The GMT time. Which is like the default, right? So like -5, for instance, that'd be Eastern. This is going to last a full week. So they actually technically start and end on Sunday nights, like 7 p.m. Eastern, something like that. Entry fee, I'm sorry, no, that's the requirement. No requirements to join. Difficulty restrictions. That's like in order to qualify, I think. So what we could do, everything is society default, but we could put this on. That should at least protect us for the tournament. Oh, that's cool. Alternate events. That's a good idea. Okay, so that's there. I wonder if we can now see like the rules. Yeah, I guess not. Well, anyway, hopefully that overrides. If not, this first tournament's like a beta tournament. That's okay. Just can't figure out why that won't stay. Yeah. Anyway, pending request. Let's see who else needs to join. There you go, Sean. I think I got these other ones earlier. And then once people actually show up, they'll appear on this screen. So right now, I'm the only one who I think has been in here. Yeah, cool. Let me get back out and just try to reload it and see. Maybe then it'll let us make that adjustment. Yeah, that's understandable, Sean. Some bugs with a new game. Understandable stuff. Nothing crippling though. I mean, okay, come on, stay on. Do it. Huh, yeah, I just can't get that to stick. So, one thing I could try to do is like turn off the custom one, and that would probably click it back over, but again, I'm going to lose all my other settings. I don't really feel like doing that just yet. Yeah, Sean, if you want to send them a ticket or something, it sounds like you have a quick way of sending those tickets out. That would be awesome. It's, again, pretty minor. You could even reference this video. Yeah, I'm pumped. It's fun. Could even set up a little tournament with some other people if we wanted to do like a local match or something. It'd be fun. I've never used the course designer. Alright, well, I'm going to switch over to MLB The Show. I got an important game against the Twins to play, so if you want to stick around momentarily, we'll get that stream up going. But otherwise, yeah, PGA Tour 2K21 looking good. I've said before, one of my favorite games. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in a little bit.